Hi.
Cool.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, Jess.
And Harumi. Harumi's here. So because Harumi's there, I've put Oliver. Oliver's here. There we go. He's sleeping. Don't suppose I can wake him up? No, I won't wake him up. He looks happy sleeping. So, welcome, Anna. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing well. And I am enjoying my studies very much.
Good.
Thanks to your help too.
Oh, thank you. So, Anna, when did you discover our group, Nihongo Connection?
The first time was when I joined the boot camp, the JLPT boot camp that was promoted by the University of Edinburgh. And it was a couple of weeks before the actual official test. And the boot camp took place during a weekend. Mm-hmm. So we stayed together in groups, and it was organized by Jess and her team of people, in which you can find native Japanese as well as learners that are of a higher grade than you, and they will help you learning as well. It was very, very well organized and helpful, and there we came in touch with the concept of the Nihongo Connection. At the time, it was Nihongo Connection and the Nihongo Connection Plus, and now it is Nihongo Confidence. It's evolving.
Yes, it is.
It's interesting to see that as well.
It's exciting because I think using Plus, it gave the impression, it was a bit more than the regular Nihongo Connection group. But I think what I realized was that most people in the group are looking for confidence. They've got these different ways of learning Japanese and speaking Japanese, but they wanted to do it confidently.
It's such a big challenge to speak a language like Japanese because it's not similar to the Occidental languages. I'm Italian. There are so many points in common with English. So learning English is a different process than learning Japanese. But I like the challenge, so I'm welcoming it. And at the same time, it's a bit overwhelming just because of the challenge it represents, Mm-hmm. So yes, confidence is very much desired and needed.
So tell us at the moment, what do you do every week to improve your Japanese speaking?
There are two different things I train myself on. The active way to take in the information, and to output information more than else. Participating to live chats. That is stimulating me. It's making me actively squeeze myself, all the info that are already stored, to have them coming out. And then there are passively. I passively train myself through applications. Can I name them?
Yes, sure, of course.
Okay.
Whatever helps people to learn.
Cool. One of those is called Japanese L Lingo. And when I bought it, they were giving 5 free lessons and then the packet on the Android as an Android app. And I paid £19, but recently I've checked and they have lowered it to £9, so it's even more convenient. And there are loads and loads and loads of lessons it's just a dusting of grammar that you can find there, but then you have how can I say, you listen to dialogues and then you repeat them out loud. And what it is nice is that then they test you on the comprehension. And yes, that is very useful. And another thing that I have discovered just recently is the Satori Reader, that is a website, and it does the same job than of Japanese Lingo, but with different material, and I am enjoying it a lot.
Great.
And the fact that in those training apps and websites, you have the sound. It trains your ears. It gives you what the books sometimes lack of.
Right. So you think that it's important to have constant listening practice as well?
Yes, listening and reacting to it, because listening sometimes can become a noise. If you put on the CD and it goes on and on, it becomes not just passive, but over life passive. You acquire something, but it's not much. When you have to react to what you are hearing, then it becomes the right level of passivity, because then you activate yourself. I don't know if...
Yeah. No, I understand what you mean.
But then in the live chat, everything is active.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how often do you try to attend the online conversation clubs?
As much as I can. When I have free time. And I think that I can. I even try to move appointments if I can get there and have my training.
Gosh, that's dedication. Well, we appreciate you for that, Anna. It's so great when you're coming along. And Anna always turns up with having done her homework. So can you explain to us what we do within the conversation club, how you know what to work on?
I receive the email with the exercises that have a focus on a specific grammar point, and I am free to creatively compose my sentences that sometimes I'm told that are quite complex. I try to make them fun, and the other thing that I enjoy is to create a link between the first sentence I make to the following one, still with the same grammar point applied even in the following one. Well, yes, I enjoy that a lot. And it's good because it refreshes the grammar I have already studied in the past. Memories fade, and this is good. This is a how is it called, that donut that you put around while you are swimming?
Like a rubber ring.
Yes, that keeps you afloat.
I understand. So it gives you that safety. Yeah.
Brings up the memories, like the donut.
Because it's important, isn't it, that we return to grammar that we've already looked at?
Yes. There is a theory that is called the spaced repetition system that tries to bring up what you have studied before and you need to have it refreshed with a rhythmicity. Otherwise, that memory will fade. So this is a good keyword, spaced repetition system. There is another app called Memrise, but it focuses just on the single words. So those words are out of the context. That is the thing that I quite not like about it. But it applies the spaced repetition system, and for that I can tell that it's very useful.
Okay. Do you think that Oh, Yoshi says hi. I've just noticed he says hello. And he's giving you a wave as well. So do you think that the grammar's too difficult that we provide for the conversation clubs sometimes?
Oh, no, it fluctuates. It goes from the N5 to other levels of N. Now I haven't checked, but some of them I have already studied. I'm actually studying for the N3 now, and the other ones I haven't met yet. So it's good because many grammar points are a repass for me, and many other ones are a discovery, and a discovery is exciting. So it's good. I like that.
It's perfect. So who do you think would benefit from joining our membership, Nihongo Confidence?
Whoever is ready, feels open to speak. But if you are studying a language, you should be predisposed to speak. Or you might just be interested in reading books. But if you are enjoying reading manga, wouldn't you want to repeat some sentences out loud, have someone to communicate the emotion you were feeling reading that manga, living that experience that it was shown you on paper? I mean, that should motivate you. Well, during the chat, we do not behave like a manga, but it's just a metaphor and a good start. So yes, it should motivate you. Even a book to try and speak out loud your thoughts in all the languages you are passionate about. Languages, sorry.
So I have a question for you, Anna. What would you love to have access to if it were available, if it existed?
Well, I would love to have cheaper ways to fly to Japan. And I would love to have working holidays free from age restrictions.
Yes.
And places to meet up, to train the language, physical places that are free of charge. For example, I don't know, charities that are there to have people of different cultures to meet up. I think that they should be free for those people, free of charge for the people to meet up there. This is just my opinion, because when you are looking actively for a service, it's one. How can I say? Well, to be frank, if it is a charity, it should be a charity. this is the.
Okay,
I'm
so
very happy to pay the Nihongo connection, and I would love to have a free of charge place here in Newcastle that is a charity and go there to meet up.
can you tell us about your Nihongo Newcastle group that you're starting?
Yes, so it's still can I say, still in gestation. It's still like a baby in the belly of the mother. Because a person that was the organizer is very busy at the moment. So when I told that person that I would love to organize those meetups, was very happy to allow me to do that. And now we are looking for a place to meet up. And we would love to create a connection, a long-lasting connection with Nihongo Connection as well. But the baby needs to be born.
So hopefully, if we can get enough people that are ready and want to create their own communities, then we can all link up. Whenever anyone has the conversation club, we can then link them together. So, for example, when you have your Newcastle Japanese study group conversation club, if you had Skype running and then we had Skype running at ours, we could have these two groups chatting. Yeah. As it already happens on a Friday, we have our Edinburgh group, and Sylvia from our membership group, she joins. I know it's not a good time for you, is it, Anna? I think you do something else on a Friday night.
Oh, let me remember.
I think there's usually something else. But we have access to people who want to join our Japanese conversation club in Edinburgh virtually. So there's a link for Zoom, and then we've had Sylvia come along in the past and chat with us when we're all in Edinburgh together. So that's the image I have for groups all over. So hopefully from Newcastle as well.
I teach Italian, so it depends even when people book me.
Right.
And usually it's Monday, the time I'm booked, and the other ones are flexible. So I have just one fixed point in the week. And I'm absolutely excited of doing that. I'm looking forward to it. And I was even imagining of finding a space, physical space, where I was meeting up with the Newcastle group, keeping the webcam on and meeting you as your meetup. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Connecting people is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Connecting Japanese speakers.
Yes.
So Anna, I have one final question for you. What one thing do you want viewers to take away? What one thing do you want them to get from your interview here?
Well, I would like them to live the studies as a game. Even when we are live chatting, for me it's a game. It's a challenge, like some games are, and some other times are repetitions, but repetitions can be fun. When you have a boring book, try to think what you have learned out of it. It's not much. You need something exciting. Even when you buy books, you have to look inside and think, yes, I am enjoying this reading. When I have to bring it at home and play with it. Reading a book is playing. Live chatting is playing. Life should be a game. I think I sound like Roberto Benigni right now. Life is beautiful.
Great advice. Enjoy yourself. Life is a game, and enjoy yourself speaking Japanese. You know, even if you start off a little bit shy or unconfident, the more that you speak Japanese will give you confidence. So even if you think you don't know any Japanese or enough Japanese right now, you do. Just saying konnichiwa, that's starting a conversation.
Yes.
And then develop it from there. Everyone starts from zero.
Absolutely.
But you don't have to do it alone. You have a community here, and we are all here to help. And we're all different levels, all different skills, abilities, talents. And we're just here to help you out. Right, Anna?
Absolutely. Please come along.
So if anyone has any questions, just drop them below in the comments, and Anna and I will come back and answer any questions that you have. Okay, thank you so much, Anna. That's fantastic. Otsukare-sama deshita. And I'll see you online. I think we have our next conversation club on Friday. So I'll see you on Friday.
See you on Friday.
Okay.
Matane. Bye-bye.